your schooling and your intermediate, both are in outside of state, right?
Sir, due to the job of my father, sir. Central government employee, sir.
Central government. So your father is working in where?
Sir, he is a professor of Sanskrit literature at National Sanskrit University.
Why people are not nowadays not giving that much importance to Sanskrit? How we can revive our Sanskrit language?
Sir, the first point is we have to develop many career prospects so that people can pursue Sanskrit as a career. So, second point is when we are thinking that there is a rat race going on towards more engineering, medical, and such professional facilities, so that we have to shift it. In that direction, government is already working through National Education Policy 2020, where they are also promoting the vernacular languages and the regional languages. So it is an opportunity for the Indian people so as to achieve the Amrit Kal, which is aiming towards 2047. We are aiming that we should be Vikasit Bharat. So we should give more and more emphasis on teaching of Sanskrit rather than teaching it only as an optional in class 9th or 10th. So we can make it compulsory, so that then again from the lower level the students will be more interested.
So you have specialization in agriculture. You have done your graduation, post graduation. Now you are doing PhD also.
Sir.
So why don't you continue in agriculture rather than shifting your career to civil service? Maybe we may lost a good student in and your career is more than 80%. Yes. We need more agricultural scientists or researcher than civil servants. So why you are shifting your focus to civil service?
Sir, being an agricultural graduate, as it is a graduation level exam, being an agricultural graduate, I find myself studying about topography and geography. I find myself studying about how we can judiciously use the land, how we can use different resources through proper planning, and how we can go for agriculture and allied sectors. So being an agricultural graduate, I might consider myself as a humble asset to the administration, and moreover civil service has always been my passion. So I think I will do a great work staying in the administration.
Okay, so tell me how you can utilize your knowledge of almost 9 years, 7 years of your experience if you join civil service.
Sir, to achieve rural development, we have to mostly focus on the profession which is being pursued by the most of the population in the rural areas, that is farming. So when farmers are more inclined towards proper land use, when we give them proper inputs and resources, when we give them proper capacity building prospects, that can be achieved when a bureaucrat is more sensitized towards how agriculture works. So I think I don't consider myself as an expert, but I think the kind of learning which I have received, I can use it properly while being in administration.
Can you tell me some of the initiative taken by the central government to increase the farmer income or doubling the farmer income?
Sir, the central government has started a scheme, Pradhan Mantri Kishan Samman Nidhi, where they are providing 6,000 rupees in 3 installments per year. Now the recent budget is focusing on natural farming prospects. So while we are moving towards more and more intensity on fertilizers and chemicals, which is causing degradation of land, the government is saying that let's again move back to natural farming and organic farming. Third point is the establishment of farmer producer organizations, FPOs. So while 86.67% farmers in India are small and marginal, then we can form FPOs and bring them together so that they will receive more resources. The resource pool generation can be done. Proper land use can be done, and they will get a proper bargaining power to market their resources.
So what are the initiatives we have taken to increase the fish production?
Sir,
what is the contribution of India at the global level in fish production? You have any data? Around 9%, and India is the second largest in the world to consume fish production. Okay. So tell me any initiative taken for this increasing the field production.
Sir, recently government of Odisha has issued
India also.
India also they are focusing on establishing food processing parks. So exactly I don't remember regarding fisheries.
Pradhan Mantri
Matsya Kalyan Yojana PM
Matsya Sampad.
Matsya PM KSY.
Okay. Agriculture you have as a option, your option is agriculture.
So,
Okay, what is the basic difference between MSP and procurement price?
sir, MSP is the price at which these 23 crops are being sold at a very minimum price to the farmers. Procurement price is given by mostly it is the Food Corporation of India, while they are I'm a little bit in doubt.
Okay, so are you giving any MSP during cultivation of potato? So many times you not this year also and also in past we face potato crisis in Odisha. How we can address this issue in future?
Sir, we have also seen that in the past, potato mission was also been launched in Odisha. The first reason is that we have to bring change in behavior of farmer attitude towards how they can diversify their crops. So crop diversification has to be done. Second is that proper inputs, that is the effective inputs, which are the potato tubers, which has to be used so that they can get a very healthy crop yield. And without any yield, the farmer will not shift his cropping system from rice pulses or rice green gram to rice potato. So we have to give proper inputs, proper training, and proper growth prospects of how they can market their potato within a very time stipulated time, because these are all very perishable goods. So these are all
So you
initiatives.
have done your graduation in Odisha,
Sir,
post graduation in West Bengal, also PhD in West Bengal.
sir.
What do you see the difference? How West Bengal is a leader in potato production? We are lagging, or how their agriculture is different than us, or what we need to uh, add more to our agriculture sector?
Sir, I would like to tell you few points that where I am doing my PhD right now, that is known as the potato pocket. That is our adjoining Bardhaman district. The first point is that they are relying upon very primitive practices rather than relying on the technology. Second thing is that the North West Bengal, the northern part is witnessing more growth in FPOs. So they are just coming together. They are forming strong unions to market their product. So third point is that as they are also facing many natural calamities, being a coastal state, they are very more attracted towards crop diversification. So along with growing rice, they are also growing vegetables on an extensive rate. So and Odisha can learn from it without along with crop diversification, as you said, we can also adopt fisheries on a large scale, because then an integrated farming system will be formed, which will give the farmers an income round the year.
Can you go for fully organic cultivation of the whole India?
Sir, I would like to take the example of Sri Lanka, where they have adopted a natural farming suddenly. So they did not phase out fertilizers, which led to the one of the major reasons of collapse of their economy. So right now, states like Haryana and Punjab, the farmers are they are intensively using the fertilizers. So suddenly we cannot go for organic farming or natural farming, but phasing out is possible so that farmers will have a trust and the yield will not be affected.
Okay. Let me ask you a couple of questions again on agriculture. There is a Swaminathan committee, and they had suggested a certain MSP. They had a formula based on which the farmers are agitating also. They want the Swaminathan formula to be adopted by the government. What is this formula? Because the way agriculture is student, you are a student of agriculture and you are doing research, they will definitely get into the depth.
Sir.
Swaminathan formula cost of production plus 50%.
50%.
This is the Swaminathan formula. The government had introduced a few farm bills. One of them was in contract farming.
Contract farming.
So what are the provisions of contract farming and why was it opposed?
Sir-
What specific question to pose?
Sir, contract farming. Sir, contract farming issue, there was a trust issue between farmers.
No, forget about the problem. First, the contract farming account.
Sir,
Do you understand the contract farming?
contract farming, farmers can form contracts with other companies, such, for example, this Kisan Tomato.
Yes.
They can this sauce, ketchup. They can come and they can give a contract beforehand, before the season starts, and so that after the yield is procured, they can get a price which has been decided beforehand.
Before that, and also quantity.
Quantity.
Also the quantity.
Quantity.
Minimum quantity also
Yes,
is assured.
Sir.
Why this was opposed? In India also we have seen both in Maharashtra and Punjab.
Sir.
It has been a great success. Contract farming has been a great success. Why this is being opposed by the
Sir,
forget about the politics of it. Let's understand kind the purpose.
sir, maybe.
You are right for not maybe.
Sir, maybe farmers ମାନଙ୍କୁ ଲାଗୁଥିଲା କି ଯଦି ସେମାନେ cater ନ କରି ପାରିବେ at the same time, maybe their land will be grabbed.
No. There is no provision in the contract that they will take away the land.
But sir, MSP ପାଇଁ ତ ସେମାନେ ଡରିକି ଥିଲେ, but exactly.
Contract family issue ନାହିଁ. Contract family ରେ ତମର contract ହେଲା, ମୁଁ ସେ କହିବ ଯେ 500 ମିଟର ମୁଁ ନେବି ଏଇ ପ୍ରାଇସ୍ ରେ ଦେବି। ତେଣୁ ଏଇଥିରେ contract family ରେ ସେ ସବୁ issue ନାହିଁ। They are very well structured contracts. Either main apprehension the big farmers say that there will be corporatization of agriculture. The corporates will take over agriculture. It is main apprehension. जे dominate करेंगे अदानी अपने उड़ा का dominate करेंगे सेवाने वर्तमान agriculture sector is dominated by the large farms. जो वर्तमान big farms they are controlling the whole thing. But now once it is when you get into contract farming, the agricultural sector will be dominated by the corporates. They don't want the corporate sector to dominate the agricultural sector. Either I want a last question agriculture issue. There are many people who believe that we should now shift surplus population to industry. जोटा तो China culture, देखो तो जे माने तमें जितने जहाँ कॉलेज में जो agriculture productivity बढ़ा हुआ है, we have too many people in the agricultural sector. जोटा तो हमें disguised employment. And in any case, India is slowly going towards urbanization. माने urbanization. So how do you look at this whole issue? Have you understood?
Sir.
So should we move people away from agriculture, or what is your take on this kind of suggestion?
Sir, to move this surplus labor towards industrialization, we would require again skilling of the workers. Skilling of the workers.
And also manufacturing.
Manufacturing.
So you must improve the manufacturing sector. China. Specific. ये जो unified pension scheme का कौन है?
The unified pension scheme 10%. नूआ सरकार UPS. Sir, ମୁଁ ପଢିଛି exactly କହି ପାରୁନି, but sir,
thorough guy. The moment I take you out from your area of comfort, I'm just trying to see तब कितनी अच्छी है। agriculture तो मार लो देखो शॉर्ट फॉर्म मार लो जिनके स्पिनर असला विराट कोहली फसेला तो मुझे भी सही जगह को तो सिंधी
सर एम्प्लॉइज ସେମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର ମୁଁ ପଢି ସर ମୁଁ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର ବି କରିଛି ଦେଖିବେ
ଗୋଟେ ୱାର୍କ ଅଫ ବୋର୍ଡ ଆମେଣ୍ଡମେଣ୍ଟ ଗୋଟେ ବିଲ୍ ଅଛି କୋन ସେଟା କରିବେ
sir work board amendment କହୁଛି the district collector will be the final authority to decide who is the owner of the land. They are saying that work board
that's fine. They want to include non-Muslims
and in the board members
and
women.
Now it is exclusively that. ठीक है जो main current event should tighten up कर दो ठीक है tighten up कर दो और legislative immunity एक बड़ा Supreme Court judgment देखी कि legislative immunity of parliamentarians will no longer be there.
सर मु एतिकी जानछि जे पार्लियामेंट सेशन चलीतला बेले तांकू अरेस्ट करि परिबेनी कि डाकी परिबेनी सेटा
Whatever they do,
and
who article is the three through? It is legislative. See, there are बहुत interesting judgment देते सुप्रीम कोर्ट. से कोची जदी माने जो एमपी जदी पैसा खाई करी वोट देछि. So earlier judgment the Supreme Court कहला even if they take money, they are protected from judicial action.
महुआ मोइत्रा केस
सेटा होची जेएमएम ब्राइबरी केस. जेएमएम ब्राइबरी तो महुआ मित्र को फसाने के जीवो जी हमरे ऊपर चढ़ी जो महुआ मित्र से तो देखि चला ना इसे महुआ मित्र को और सेटा महुआ मित्र जेएमएम ब्राइबरी केस जो नरसिंहराव थिले ए जो झारखंड पार्टी रो सेबरे पैसा देता पैसा देके वोट दे. So the Supreme Court had said that if you take money, you are bribed, and you cast a vote, that is not subject to judicial review. A जनता को strike down करते Supreme Court. This is utter nonsense. Vote the poison again, vote the power. It's a criminal activity. So that is not covered under 195. Because you're a very bright, so with a बहुत bright candidate. I would take touch कर Anything you want to ask both of us?
सर आपन गोटे आर्टिकल थिला डार्विनिज्म ऊपर ओडिशा पोस्ट रे सर जदी डार्विनिज्म सोशल डार्विनिज्म सर मोर गोटे डाउट थिला कि जो फिस्कल डेफिसिट हमें कहूचे तो व्हाट शुड बी द इफेक्टिव 3 पॉइंट्स व्हिच आई शुड आंसर टू द बोर्ड रिगार्डिंग फिस्कल डेफिसिट.
देखो प्रथम कथा हला all over the world has realized European Union रे प्रथमे 1992 रे गोटे Maastricht Treaty हेतला. For the first time in the Maastricht Treaty, all the European countries agreed that we should keep our fiscal deficit within 3%. एटा ऊपर 2003 एक्ट आइछ जे फार्मे एक्ट बुझलो तो लिंकेज कर. So world also there is a basic debate जे आमे why should we bother about deficit as long as you are growing. एटा गोटे आर्गुमेंट जे माने don't worry about fiscal deficit, go for more and more investment, push growth. Don't worry about the size of the fiscal deficit. But increasingly it has been seen जे जेमती ग्रीस रे गोटे क्राइसिस हला serious crisis हला. So many countries, most countries have realized that if you increase the size of deficit, it is likely to be inflationary. प्रथम effect of that too much of money is in the system. Eta inflation. Our inflation the most affected have working class. Please remember. Inflation में केबे धनी लोगों किछ होबनी किंतु गरीब लोगों will be affected. So therefore short कथा ना जे आमे we cannot sacrifice inflation because you want to grow. So तेनो हमरो ऑब्जेक्टिव टा हवा कथा towards reducing fiscal deficit. माने ग्रोथ टा कम हो किंतु fiscal deficit टा कंट्रोल रहिबो. It will provide a more equitable society. आमे गोटे सोसाइटी रे आमे भाबी माने तेलिया मुंडरे तेल ताहले से सोसाइटी केबे जस्ट सोसाइटी ठीक है. माने गोटे इक्विटेबल सोसाइटी रो बेस मानदंड हला जे आमे बी केयर फॉर पीपल who are in the bottom 50%. About the world रे बेसिक डिबेट होची top 10% versus 50%. एटा कोंती पामा रेशियो भी होची. एटा मु गोटे this is one of my strong areas. वो एग्जाम इनक्वालिटी पर प्राय 10% बहुत बड़ा आर्टिकल लिखिছি. इवन जो सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स होते हैं यूएस से बाहर से इतने बड़ा आर्टिकल होची. So I very strongly believe that the income tax के more fairly distributed होला. It is ultimately a win-win situation. कारण से लोगों बगैर पैसा सिबो, से गरीब लोग स्कूटर टिकिणो, से गरीब लोग जिंस किणिबो. आमी जो भाबुचे जे माने गोटे inequality doesn't matter. So I don't think that is the correct thing. कुछ सर
Very good, Sumit. Someone calling the body language presentation very good. And you are a you have mentioned your hobby as anchoring. Have you done any anchoring?
Sir, I have hosted the this National Vice Chancellors Conference and the National Children Science Congress. ସବୁ ଆମ SOA ୟୁନିଭର୍ସିଟି ରେ ହେଇଥିଲା।
ତମେ ଫାର୍ଷ୍ଟ ଟାଇମ୍ ରେ ଆସିବ ତମେ ଗୋଟେ ଆଏସ୍ ତାଲା ଭଳିଆ ପିଲା ବୁଝିଲ କି ମାନେ
You have actually sir ଯେମିତି କହିଲେ ମାନେ body language and the
ତମେ
way you are
ତମକୁ
speaking.
ଦେଖିଲେ ମାନେ ମୋର ନିଜ କଥା ମନେ ପଡୁଛି 77 ଆଉ ମୋର ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଥିଲା ଆଉ ଓଭର କନଫିଡେଣ୍ଟ ରବି ସାର୍ କିନ୍ତୁ ତ ସବୁବେଳେ ଓଭର କନଫିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଯାଉଛୁ ତୋର କଣ ତେଣୁ ସବୁବେଳେ ଗୋଟେ ଓଭର କନଫିଡେଣ୍ଟ କିନ୍ତୁ ତମେ ସିମ୍ପଲ ତମେ ଭେରି ରିଲାକ୍ସଡ
Smiling face ତମର ରହୁଛି